So I have been drawing for the past 100 days, mostly. I may have missed a couple here and there, but here we are at day 100. Before I start this, I want to say a few things. I guess there'll be a time code here if you just want to go to me going through everything. So yeah. So the first thing I want to do is I want to say thank you to everyone that supported and commented and all that stuff. I didn't reply to all of them, but I do try to read every comment I can. And I did take the advice, for better or for worse. I'll get to that in a little bit. But I just want to say, just right after that, thanks for everyone that supported it. So, yeah, without further ado, because I'll do the part 2 thing later on what I want to say, because it'll make more sense. Let's get started. So, I'm gonna start off with basically like going to what I consider the milestones, basically, which is day 2 and day 30. Which honestly don't look that good. It's just, there's definitely a proportional issue. I'm hopefully not going to make this video too long. I'll try and go through as quick as I can. So day 31. I think, did I try multiple things? I don't remember. Yeah, this was obviously, this is while people were still like watching the video and making responses. So I just kept doing what I was doing. I think this is fine. So then day 32, I don't have a clue what happened with that one. Or that one. Or that one. You know, I think I was having a bad day on that one. Hold on, where's the... There we go. Right. Okay. So that's what I worked with. Yeah, no. I must have been having a bad day at that one. There's not going to be a whole lot I'm going to be able to talk about here. So you're all just going to have to sit here and watch. So this is one where someone mentioned like, oh, try anatomy. So I did. I tried to do Keanu. I made his nose too big, his mouth. I don't want to look at that. I really don't. What did I do for this one? Oh yeah, then I went back to this because I understand, knowing basic anatomy and such and everything, but I know this could be me shooting myself in the foot, but I just prefer drawing in the anime style. It's easier. Quote unquote easier. Drawing is hard. You know what I mean when I say that. I just like it. I just like how it looks. You know, and if that's just me shooting myself in the foot, then so be it. Then day 34, this one. Oh yeah, this one I tried drawing, I think. First I started with this one. No, okay, I guess I was just without any references. I think, was this one? No, this is me practicing guys. I don't know why. I just felt like practicing guys that day. Yeah, that doesn't look right. I could have sworn I must have messed up somewhere. Day 35, I actually did a lot here. I once again just scrounged stuff from okay, I must give up on that one. What's this? Oh right. So this is where I started like studying I forget who it was. It's the same artist PewDiePie used for his. I forget his name. Then I did this. I remember this one actually. I was very proud of this one. I thought this looked great. So I tried coloring it. Honestly, I feel this was like the new highest like quality stuff. Like, don't get me wrong. There's issues. You know, like if I just move this here, like there's Oh, right. Like if I just, you know, without the coloring and all that, like, seriously? Oh, I know what the issue is. There's one, the coloring one's got its own one here. And then I'll just move you down here. There we go. So, yeah, proportions are way off, question mark? Actually, though I'm pretty sure if I were to scale this down, like the proportions aren't, I mean, they're off quite a bit actually with the eyes, but they're not, like, it kind of works. Kinda, sorta. I don't know. Like, look, I personally, I like what I did with this. I think this is my best, so that's why I'm not going to close this one. Day 36, I drew again. Of course I drew again. It's a drawing I'm getting flustered. But I was trying the method from the one I was at PewDiePie. Look, I really wish, I'm gonna look up his name. Day 36. I don't know what went wrong here. You're gonna hear that a lot. Day 37. This one, I actually got the proportions right. The proportions are near perfect. And this was after 2 previous attempts where I drew and they didn't end up well. One of them I even gave up on. But like, if I move this here, so look at that. It basically lines up near perfectly. I don't think I traced over this. I'm fairly sure I didn't trace over it. Easy way to tell. No tracing. No tracing, just that method. And that's giving me an epiphany about something that I'll mention later on. So, but like this, I think this is fantastic in terms of like the proportions. It's great. 38. I saw that one of the comments mentioned about the Loomis method, the Loomis head or whatever. And I was drawing it and you can see the question marks there. That's because somehow it felt like it was working well. I couldn't figure out why. I don't know why it was working well, but it was. Day 39, I lost me bleeding pen. I found it the next day, but like, you know, can't exactly draw without it. That's usually how you can tell when I've not got my pen or just haven't been asked to draw day whatever. It's clear that I used my mouse. Day 40, pen was acquired. Yay! So I did more of the Loomis head. Tried doing the Loomis head with a person, didn't go so well. This one, this was a different bit of the Loomis method thing. It went in direction because I ended up, I ended up drawing Gabriel from Ultra Kill. Day 41, it was another Loomis. I tried to draw Ina and I gave up. That was one of the Loomis thing. Yeah, so I tried to draw Ina. One of the actual, like, one of the VTuber artists that you know, was like kind of those where it's like, I want to be able to draw like that. And now I guess Ferrara is also another one. I don't think, did I ever draw her? I don't think I ever drew her. So then I tried to draw this. It's okay. It's all right, I guess. And then I tried to draw this. It's okay, I guess. This one, I tried to see if I could do a different version of what was my best work before I said, because as I've said before, I did drawing previously and then I stopped for a few years. I'd argue that picture on the left was my best work then, and I tried to do it again, and it's terrible. I don't know why her neck is wider at the head, and I don't like it. The eyes are cool. Day 54. I had like hardly any sleep. So no. Day 45. Oh wait, this is one, isn't it? Oh no. Drew an eye. Drew a person, didn't go well. Drew Gura, didn't go well. Tried to draw Callie, didn't go well. I think it might be this one actually. So this is again, I think is. So I think this is Azure Lane. Tried. Nope. Tried again. Nope. Tried again. Nope. Tried again. Nope. Tried again. Nope. And I vented. I'd love to tell you what it says, but I can't read my own handwriting after a few days. And this is day 46. This is nearly 2 months ago. I don't... from what I can tell, it's been very demotivating and draining. It's difficult for me to keep going because I don't know what's not working. I'm not good at self-evaluation. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong just from looking myself. I know that's a bit hypocritical because I did say stuff like that in the 1 to 30 days, but that's a rarity. And we call this foreshadowing in business. I think I tried I tried 3 more times and then I tried sketching it to try and see, and then I just gave up for that day. Day 47. Yeah, I gave up pretty quickly on that one too. Day 48. I don't think this is terrible. I think this was one of the good ones. Again, using Loomis. Yeah, again, using the Loomis head method. So that's why that's what I was using at that point, because to me it's better than the disorganized chaos I was going with. That did not go well. The less we say to that, the better. Day 50. What was this? I think. Oh wait, no. This wasn't a trace over. This was me putting it over. And what is wrong with that chin? I didn't do a day 51. Well, I did technically, but then I accidentally put day 52 as day 51. And then I decided to draw that. Day 52 was a mess. Day 53. Tried to see, because I see some people, like when they draw their circles, they draw it, you know, just constantly to thicken the line. I tried this. It doesn't work too good on digital. Either that or it's just because I got like a shitty 20 quid tablet. So I tried to draw it. Nope. Tried to, nope. Nope. And then I tried drawing, I think it's Eula. I think her name's Eula. And this one wasn't too bad. This one, yeah, okay, you can see there. So it's like when I finished, I dragged it over. This one wasn't too bad. This one wasn't terrible. I'm honestly wondering why I ditched the Loomis head. I ditched the Loomis head. Day 54. I know I'm sort of skimming through these, but I'm already looking. This video is probably already like 15 minutes long at this point. We've got another 44 days to go. Yeah, I don't like this one. Yeah, I don't like that either. If there's anything substantial, I'll mention, but okay. So, League of Legends unveiled their newest champion. It's a bunny girl. I have a soft spot for bunny girls, so I had to draw her. I regret trying to draw her. That's all. That's all I have to say. We're skipping this one. It speaks for itself. Next. No. Yeah, I gave up. And that one, the proportions are all wrong. You can just tell by the eyes being half a mile away. Proportions is something that I struggle with through the entire thing. I think this one... The actual fuck. Oh yeah, I said the actual fuck because this was without any references whatsoever. This is just from my mind, and I don't think this looks terrible. Doesn't look great, but it doesn't look terrible. It's making it feels, you know, better than like the past 20 days. 59. Yeah, it went to pot again. Did I even have a reference? I didn't have a reference. This was another non-referenced one. Day 60. I tried the same thing again, didn't I? Yeah, I tried the same thing again, and it came out worse. It came out so much worse. Oh. I'm gonna be honest, it's been painful opening all of these. Day 61, I think it was, yeah, it was a Valkyria Chronicles day for me on that one, I think. Or it was one of a 2-day thing, because I wanted to, yeah, so Loomis head warm up. Then I tried to draw this character from Valkyria Chronicles 3, never played 3, never came out over, you know, over here. It's okay. Tried this one. That's Kai. I don't know why. I struggle, like, when it loops, it's because, okay, yeah, I see why now. I see why. I see why. And then I forgot her name. It's been years since I played 4. Good game. This one was a bit better, I guess. Day 62. I tried to do the drawing of the drawers. Yeah, you can see that. I moved it across. Ugh. I remember I gave up on this one. I was like, God, this is terrible. Does it even match? And this one, I think I gave this one. Yeah, I gave this up even quicker. Then I drew this one, just hoping to make myself feel better, I feel. And you know what? Somehow this one's not out of the ones I did on this day, they're not the best. I want to apologize in advance if I'm coming off as incredibly depressed and downtrodden. It's not my intention. I'm just being blunt. Day 63, I tried to draw my Warrior of Light because I was excited for Dawn Trail. It did not go well. Did I do this without references? Yeah, I did this without references. I don't get it. I don't know why. I don't know why my non-references during this period were better than with reference. Day 64, I hurt my hand. Couldn't draw. Day 65, I tried to draw Tifa. It went okay, I guess. But you'll notice I'm not... The Loomis head is getting less populated. Doesn't have all the lines over it anymore. Day 66. We're not going to talk about that one. Or that one. Day 67. These are okay. The thing that I noticed, actually, around this point... Remember during the first 30 days I had a problem with wide face? Now I was having a problem with long face. My faces were too long instead of wide. It's just kind of funny how it went. This is a soul crushing day because it's like, okay, you know, I've been practicing for several days. Surely I can do better. It's not better. It really isn't. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is, compared to this, I don't know what I did wrong. I really don't. Day 69, nice. Again, another warm-up. It didn't go well. Didn't go well. Got frustrated. Gave up. Now this one, I think he's called Milky Mike. Yeah, I think this is when I started looking at videos from Milky Mike, because I kind of like the art style that he does. Less so about, you know, proportion style, just a general art style. So I tried doing his method, and you know what? This, I will stand by and say this isn't too terrible. The eyes are fucked up beyond belief, but beyond that, this isn't too terrible. and I forgot day 70. So day 71, I decided to try again. I basically tried to I was like, okay, which one seems better for me? The Loomis head method or this method? This method won out. So that's what I started to do. And then I fucked it up immediately, right off the bat. Proportions. Again, long face now. So then the splash art for Aurora came out. I tried to draw it. Did not go well. 74. This isn't the worst. You can sort of see, like, I do like, I think it's because like the cheek, how the cheek and the eyes are, that I like this particular drawing style. Just the fact that it's less, well, I mean, I guess it's more rounded technically, but you know what I mean when I say that. Like, there's more, it's less of that. This, if I recall, was my proudest work. Look at that. That looks great. And it was using that method. Obviously it wasn't one for one, you can tell, because this is why there's that there, but I like this. I very much like this. Then I tried to draw Liz, one of the new people from Hollow Justice. It did not go well. Unless we show that, the better. That one, Dad, we're not going to talk about that either. And that was another one with no reference. It doesn't look good. Again, long face. Long face. It's becoming a problem. This is another one I drew. Again, long face. As I know I'm clicking through these a lot, but again, I'm trying not to make this video take an age. This is okay, I guess. Could be better. The eyes are fucked up again. But proportion-wise, I think it's okay. Then I went back, and it's like, okay, let's actually try and draw Callie. I guess it's okay. Okay, it's not terrible. It's okay-ish. That said, I want to make clear, day 81 onwards was very rough. I'm not gonna lie. Day 81 onwards, my heart was not in this. Timestamp the end of this round if you just want to see how the rest of it went. I was not expecting to have my drawings, you know, reach the level that PewDiePie did in 100 days. People draw at different rates. I accept that. Part of it was optimism because in the space of about 100 days of animating, my animation style improved drastically. But this one, I kept hitting roadblock after roadblock after roadblock. If you don't want to see the rest of it, here's a general consensus of how the rest of these days went. Build up, getting more confident, trying to take a step and all the way back down to low confidence, and my drawing skills gone to crap again. And then it's build up. Okay, let's try that again. We're back down to the bottom again. I'm a very stubborn man. But even I've got limits. This, if anyone is watching this that's thinking about drawing, the actual drawing part is only half the battle. The other part is the mental. Being able to deal with this. Now, don't get me wrong, I can deal with this. But I'm not going to lie, after day 100, I'm probably going to take a few days just to mentally recover because this has been soul crushing for me. I've enjoyed it, but by God, has it been soul crushing. And I just don't want to deal with that every week. Not saying that in the way of like I'm going to quit. I just mean I need a break. Okay? Okay. Day 1, I tried to draw Narissa again. And as you can see, it did not go well. I mean, okay. Where's the skin? Which one did I use for the skin? There we go. The actual drawing not the sketch stuff, not terrible. The coloring though, not good, not good. So I went back to the drawing board. I once again picked up, pulled up Mikey's thing. Did some practice, did some more practice. Don't know why these are blue. I don't know why these are blue. Oh wait, no, I think I know why these are blue. Wasn't it that I tried to use this practice my... Nope, never mind. I don't know why they're blue. I know why they're blue, like the button to press. I don't know why I made them blue. So yeah, it was back to the drawing board, basically. Back to drawing. That first one didn't go so well. That's why I made that second one, I see. I mean, it's a slight improvement, I guess. Day 84. Yeah, so I tried to draw Marin from my Dress Up Darling. I got partway through and just gave up, and you see, I got a good feeling about these last 15 days if I've been stuck here for most of this. And it's true, I've been stuck in this phase for pretty much the entirety of this. And again, it's because I'm when it comes to self-evaluation and self-criticisms, I'm a dumbass. I don't know. I cannot look at something and say, oh, you need to do this. That's partially the reason as well why I usually upload this. And it's also partially the reason as well why I'm even uploading this onto YouTube anyway. Because I'm a goddamn dumbass that can't tell. And I know you're going to say, oh, don't knock yourself down. No. I really am this stupid when it comes to self-evaluation. I've tried for years to get better and I just can't. Sometimes I get it. Most of the time, I need someone to point it out because I'm blind to my own mistakes. But thankfully, I'm not a person that's like so blind to my mistakes. I feel I've made no mistakes. I know I've made mistakes. I just really struggle to see them. So yeah, did some sketching here. Again, this is the thing where it's like it's up and down, where it's like it goes good, then I try something new and suddenly my drawing takes a hit. It's probably a confidence thing. It's almost certainly a confidence thing that when I failed before, my confidence just gets crushed. Try to draw Snuffy. It's okay. This is the one thing I actually noticed as well though at this point. And this is one of the few things where self-evaluation does work. While my proportions weren't, 1 for 1, they got better. Like, they didn't, I don't think they hit day 37 levels. I don't even know how I managed day 37. But they got better. Or day 75, but they got better. So I'm on day 87. I don't know if this was, all right, yeah, I tried to do Rena. So this was also another thing that I saw. Someone mentioned like, well, why don't you try sketching over, like tracing over, hiding it, and then trying to copy what you traced. And that's actually what I did for the remaining 13 days. As you can sort of see. This, I don't hate this. I actually think the reason why this one, or I stopped with this one, is just because I started this late and was really tired by the end of it. So I didn't finish it off. I mean, it's not, it doesn't like, I don't know what happened with the cheeks. But I mean, it looks a bit better, like, there we go with the proportions. See, it's also, like, if I move it here, it's fine. Move it here, it's fine. It's just, again, like the drawing stuff here, it's not right. I don't know why. It's just one of those. So, day 88. I tried to draw a noir. This, I don't think this is bad. I know a lot of you are gonna say, well, aren't you saying that the last 20 or so days was soul crushing, demotivating? Yeah. I had my good days. As I said, like, you can't have the loop of me going up, getting more confident, than have my dreams crush without some good days. Day 89. I think this is CCC. Zenless Summit. It's a new gacha game that came out. I don't know. I don't play gacha games. I refuse to go near them. This, again, not too terrible. I think this is a copy paste. Yeah, see, look. It's only a little bit off in the proportions. Eyes are a bit too short. I can say this stuff because this is what I actually did every time. Like every time I finished drawing this, don't know who this character is. Oh, right. Yeah. I think this was one where it's actually like, yeah, this is actually really fucking good. So there's the, yeah, so that's the ones that I traced, and then I drew and drew and drew, I think. Yeah. And then drew and then lined. I did fiddle about with the eyes because, I mean, well, in my defense, I am using software that lets me do that. Which one is which? There we go. So that's the corrections one. And again, I think it looks good. And again, as you can see, the proportion is just a little off. Like, not to the point where it ruins it, I think. I don't know. Please, people who are actually artists, let me know. So, day 91, I decided to draw... God, the jawline. Moving on. I think this is the Genshin Impact character. I tried to draw her. Now, admittedly, this is partially a clashing styles problem because obviously I'm doing Mikey's method where there's a lot more like flesh in the cheeks, whereas this Genshin's it's more of the straighter style. This one was on me. This mistake was on me purely. But I also don't think it looks that bad. Day 93, this one does not look good. I don't like how this one turned out. Day 94, I actually went back to Amber. Her name's Amber. And somehow completely fucked this up. Day 95. I think this is Jane Doe. Again, this... You notice how the quality's going down? Look, you have good days, you have bad days. Day 96. I actually did draw. 96, but it says here. I was going off 5 hours of sleep. I've been awake for 20 hours at that point. But the pictures were so bad that I closed and I forgot to save. Make sure you sleep. Sleep is important because you fuck up otherwise. Day 97. I don't know this artist. One of my friends is a friend to it, but I like their style. I like their style. And I don't think this is particularly terrible. Again, like proportion wise, this is actually one of the more accurate ones with the proportion. You know, just a less of a dip, but again, it's a slightly different style. So I'm relatively happy. One thing though. Hair. I always fucking hated drawing hair, but it seemed when it comes to proportions, I can get the face fine. I always fuck up the hair. Like there's very few occasions where the hair is like, it doesn't feel like the right size. And I know that's part of anime where it's like 3/4 of their head is hair. In terms of like proportions and all that, but I just couldn't get around to it. I like this one. This is one that I'm going to keep here because I do like it. Obviously the eyelashes are nowhere near as thick, but that's not what I was aiming for. What I was aiming for was accuracy, not so much accuracy to the art, but just accuracy with the lines and such. If I were to continue on with this, I'd definitely make the eyes so much more thicker, the eyelashes so much more thicker, but that was not the intention. This is not the aim. You can tell this for the simple fact that I know I'm comparing myself to PewDiePie in this one, but it's more of a case of like what he was doing versus what I'm doing at this point. He was already drawing fantastic art with shading and colors, and I realize I cannot do that yet because my lining is still too terrible for me to do that. My lining, my inking needs to be better before I can say, okay, it's time to learn how to color. Day 98. Just Day 99. So this is the thing I drew on day 96. I tried again. It did not go well, as you can clearly see. And now we're at day 100. I've not drawn for day 100 yet, which basically means that Oh, there goes the tablet. Surprise, surprise. I am going to be drawing in this video, obviously sped up for day 100. Yay! So for day 100, we're gonna end where technically day 30 end with a drawing of Ryza. And simply because my other monitor is showing signs of screen persistence, I think when it crashed, I'm just gonna put this to a nice nice gray. Probably should have been doing this from the beginning, if I'm honest with you. I digress. So I'm going to show you how I do this, and for many of you, you are probably going to look on in horror. So this is my desk, and I know what you're gonna say. He's not really, is he? Yeah, so this is how I've been drawing the past 100 days. Yeah, I haven't moved my keyboard. I don't move my keyboard. Now, this could potentially be the issue behind it all, but who knows? So obviously I'm not gonna, you know, walk through all this step by step because the video's already way too long. So I guess this is gonna be speed pacing, so you're gonna see how I draw up in this corner here. Can I change this? This is hardly an improvement, but honestly, I literally just thought about doing this today. So I had no planning. I've got this the wrong way around. So, yeah, I guess if I say anything else, I'll say it in editing. But here we go. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't with this here. You know what? If I continue this on, that's exactly what I'm gonna do without this. Line art time. I only use this one pen. Again, I don't have a clue on the pen stuff. That might be a problem. That might be partially one of the reasons why it's like this. But nothing ventured, nothing gained, I guess. I mean, this looks actually kind of nice. That. is. I normally stack them up, but well, let's just see. Hang on a second. No. I mean, again, it's like I say, like, I don't know. I do not know how. I mean, again, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. It's just that it doesn't match this. It doesn't match that. But like, this part, it like feels like that's like this part. It felt like it matched. I don't know. And that's basically it. That's 100 days. That is 100 days. Did I regret it? No, but it was heartbreaking. I know, like, people may have skipped the tangent part, but I want to at least say this one bit again because it is vitally important. If anyone here is like watching this and they're inspired to start drawing, it is as much as a mental game as it is a talent game. Your soul will be crushed as you try to learn this, and your disappointment will be immeasurable. Your day will be ruined. But you're not going to improve if you're not able to get past that. I'm currently in a slump. I don't know how to improve. If it's as simple as just keep going, just keep doing what you're doing, and eventually it'll click, then okay, fine. But if not, if there are some serious things that I'm missing, then just like with the 30-day, advice, I would massively appreciate more advice for this, because look, I know for the past 20 days so my heart wasn't in it. I'm probably going to take a few days of not drawing to recharge that, that fuel tank, and then get back into it, because I do generally want to get better with with drawing, with making music and all that stuff. I know it's an uphill struggle. I know it's going to be potentially years. I knew that I wasn't going to reach the level that PewDiePie did. But I appreciate, help on this one, tips and everything, because as I said, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, this has been an hour-long recording, so I'm just gonna cut. I don't know how to stop this, so